HarperCollins presents The Bone Chests, written and read by Kat Jarman. Author's note: the Winchester mortuary chests and the remains they contain have fascinated visitors to the cathedral for centuries. My intention with this book is to tell the stories of the chests and of the tumultuous times that they, and the people interred within, have found themselves in. Another theme of the book is to consider why the Kingdom of Wessex, and Winchester in particular, took on such significance in the history of England in the early medieval period. For this reason, the emphasis of the book is very much on the south and southwest of the country, to the occasional negligence of the rest of the country. I've taken the liberty to invent a numbering system for the chests here for simplicity, placing them vaguely in chronological order for narrative purposes. For discussions on the history of the chests and their contents, and the interpretations of who may really be inside them, I have relied on the excellent work by Biddle and Shirley Biddle, 2005 and 2016, Barbara York, 2021, and John Crook, 2022. I'm especially indebted to John's analysis, which takes into account the preliminary results of the Mortuary Chests Project, a research project led by a team of archaeologists from the University of Bristol in collaboration with Winchester Cathedral that began in 2012. While I have no personal involvement in the project, the team released partial results in May 2019 through a series of press releases and media statements. Further details of the results were also shared in the Kings and Scribes exhibition in Winchester Cathedral, which opened in 2019 and is, at the time of writing, still open to visitors. The details incorporated in the bone chests are taken from those sources. As the project is still ongoing, their initial conclusions may well change, a normal part of the archaeological process. Each section of this book opens with a narrative based on real people who have interacted with the chests over the course of history. While their thoughts and sentiments are by necessity imagined, the facts are taken from historical sources. Ultimately, this is a story of past people and past lives, and how their narratives are woven into what we refer to as history. It is a story of both the seekers and of the sought, and of the emphasis we place on physical remains and connections to the past, and not least, the power those remains have to shape our understanding of the present. Wessex, July 2023. Winchester, 1642. Wednesday, 14th of December, between 9 and 10 a.m. In the early winter light, the city of Winchester is quiet. Inside the cathedral, the clergy are calmly going about their business in this hour of the day set aside for administration. The looming threat to their community has not escaped them, and the atmosphere is tense. 2 days ago, at noon on Monday the 12th of December, Sir William Wallace's Parliamentarian soldiers entered the city. The country has descended into civil war, a conflict that has divided all levels of society between those who support the King, Charles I, and those who are for Parliament. Power and religion lie at the heart of the conflict, leaving religious institutions in danger. The clergy can only put their faith in God's ability to keep them safe. By now, they know that their prayers are sorely needed. After passing through the gates of the city, the troops snatched horses belonging to the cathedral's estate. Verbal threats were enough to seize them. Later that night, they broke into the clergy's houses, and the following day was filled with looting of the town at large. It would only be a matter of time before the cathedral fell victim too. So, on this Wednesday morning, there is little hope of defence when in a sudden attack, invaders force their way into the 600-year-old stone building through its great west door. The assault the soldiers have planned is more than just looting. Instead, it is a statement, their intent clear as they storm through the doors with colours flying, drums beating, and torches lit. Some even ride their horses down the central nave of the vast cathedral, with its arcade of arches either side, all the way to the choir, stopping only at the altar. Here, the destruction begins in full force. The altar itself is broken apart, and the wood carried to a nearby alehouse, along with prayer books and hymns.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?